Hello everyone, this is your English teacher Ruba Maali. We are completing the adverbial clauses we talked about before. Let me show you the page that we were in. We were on page 229 and we were talking about adverbial clauses of time. Now today we're going to talk about adverbial clauses of purpose, reason, and contrast. So, the best way to recognize those types of clauses is just to go through some examples. So let's see the adverbial clause of purpose. What does that mean? For example, when you read the sentence, in order that she would have good luck, she carried a seed. Now, in order that, beware of this phrase. Now, she carried the seed so that she would have good luck. We're talking about the same issue, about the same idea. But first we used in order that, and second we use so that. So you might want to use a highlighter for highlighting the necessary phrases that show purpose. In order that show purpose or shows purpose, this phrase. So that shows also purpose. This phrase shows purpose. When I say purpose, I mean goal. Now, what I mean by goal is this. She carried a good seed. Why? Why did she carry a good seed? Okay, so she carried a good seed because, or the reason here is, in order that she would have a good luck. So this is the purpose of carrying a seed. Okay, so ask why, put the word why right here, and then you'll find the answer before, which is in order that she would have good luck. She carried the seed. Why did she carry the seed? So that the purpose of her goal was so that she would have good luck. Now this was adverbial clause of purpose. How do we know them? By these beginnings. In order that, so that. Okay. Adverbial clauses of time, of reason, of reason. For example, I'll hide my seeds because I want to give some to my children. Why is she hiding the seeds? Okay, now we're talking about reason. So here also we are answering the question why. Because I want to give some to my children. This is a reason. So that's why, because we are explaining a reason, because we are showing a reason, that's why we called them adverbial clauses of reason. Since I want to give my children seeds, or it's exactly like using because. Since here means because. Because I want to give my children seeds, since I want to give my children seeds, I'll hide mine in a secret place. So we have here because, since. Both words are used for or in reason clauses and adverbial clauses of reason. Now, what are adverbial clauses of contrast? You know, contrast when you're talking about two opposite things or things that are not similar. So, adverbial clauses of contrast usually use the words although, even though. By the way, even though and although are the same, but even though is more formal. This is the only difference. So, although Ba was sad to have her home, to leave her home, although Ba was sad to leave her home, the lotus seed gave her hope. Okay, now, Ba was sad to leave home. The other part that is far away from although, the part that is away, the other part of although, is usually the unexpected result, or the unexpected result. Now, Ba was sad. So what do we expect here? That she will have no hope because she's sad. But although she felt sad, she got hope, and the lotus seed gave her hope. This is an unexpected result. The unexpected result, the surprise in this sentence, okay, is usually away from the word although. It's actually the other part of although. Now, the other sentence, the lotus seed gave Ba hope, even though, or although, by the way, it's the same. You can use although here in the middle. Although or even though she was sad to leave her home. It's exactly the same sentence. Okay? This is the unexpected result of the contrast adverbial clause. You see? Yeah. So, although, even though, show, contrast. Because, since, show, reason. In order that, so that, show, purpose. Okay, now let's move into practice number A. All you have to do here is to underline the adverbial clause of purpose, reason, and contrast in sentences below. Since we don't have enough money, since we know the word since, we have taken it right here, and it talks about reason, or it shows reason. Again, since we don't have enough money, because we don't have enough money, we can't go to the movies. So this part right here is called a clause of reason. It's an adverbial clause of reason. How did we know? Because it starts with since and it answers the question why. Why we can't go to the movies? Since we don't have enough money. Because we don't have enough money. Okay, now move to the second sentence. The teacher usually stands so that everyone can see and hear her. Now, it seems like we have two clauses without separation, but actually we have a separation. We have so that. So that is a linking word that shows, if we look here, it shows purpose. Now, why does the teacher usually stand? So that everyone can see her and hear her. So that everyone can see and hear her, starting from here to the end, this is the clause we want. And it's a clause of reason. It's a clause of purpose. I'm so sorry. It's a clause of purpose. Yeah. Number 3, in order that we could win the game, in order that, we know this. Here is it. It's also purpose. In order that we could win the game, all right, comma, we needed to practice more. Why we needed to practice more? In order that we could win the game. Okay, he came to class today even though he had cold. All right, so even though. Now we have here, even though he had cold. Now having cold means that you can't go outside your house. You'll not go to school or to work. But the surprise is, the unexpected result was he came to school today. Even though, or although. Even though he had cold, all this should be underlined on your book right now. Number 5, as I don't want to spoil the surprise, I'm not going to tell you. So, as I don't want to spoil the surprise, I'm not going to tell you. Now here, there is something challenging for you, which is as. We don't have as in the table right here. right? Do we have it? We don't. We took in order that, so that, because, since, although, even though, but we did not take as. This is new to us. Actually, it's not new. As works as a reason, or it shows a reason. Now, as I don't want to spoil the surprise, I'm not going to tell you. So why you're not going to tell me? Because, or as, I don't want to spoil the surprise. You see? So this shows reason as well. You can add it to this area right here. Okay? And it means because right here. It has a lot of meanings, of course, but here it means reason, or it shows reason. Practice number B. In practice number B, you need to circle the subordinating conjunction. Subordinates, I mean something like words like although, since, so that, you know, the ones we have taken here. The ones we have taken here. Now all you have to do is to circle what? The subordinate right here. So although, or since, or so that. Although I was tired, I stayed up late. This is an unexpected result. So although will be better to use for this sentence. Sarah didn't want to see him because, so that, in order that, she was upset. Okay? I need you to choose and show me your answer later. Number 3, as, so that, although I hate shopping, I love new clothes. Since, in order that, though, she is a flight attendant, she travels a lot. We got up early, since, in order that, because, okay, you need to choose between these 3. We could catch our train. Which one suits the sentence according to the meaning? I will leave this to you, and you can please picture your answer and just send it to me.